AP News for Friday, May 3rd. I'm Ben Thomas. At Donald Trump's hush money trial, former longtime advisor Hope Hicks testified that his 2016 presidential campaign became embroiled in a political firestorm over a tape in which he boasted about grabbing women sexually without their permission. But our Michael Sisak reports she said his main concern was about how it would affect his wife.
Hicks' testimony about former First Lady Melania Trump and the Trump family was a powerful moment for the defense. Trump's lawyers contend Michael Cohen made these hush money payments, that he did that on his own, that Trump was not involved. She recalled Trump telling her to convey a message to the Wall Street Journal, as was reporting on this, that he denied any sexual encounters with either woman.
The AP's learned Israel this week briefed Biden administration officials on a plan to evacuate Palestinian civilians ahead of a potential operation in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. However, officials say the plan did not change the administration's position against it. Meantime, Rita Foley reports universities are preparing for graduations amid concerns about protests.
Colleges are hiring extra security, they're screening attendees at venues, and they're warning that they won't allow protesters to disrupt the ceremonies. At the same time, they're pledging to honor free speech rights by designating protest zones. Northeastern University in Boston is holding commencement exercises on Sunday. Nearly 100 protesters were arrested there a few days ago. A university spokesperson says they acknowledge passionate viewpoints, but the focus this weekend, she said, should be on the graduates. I'm Rita Foley.
Economic news: employers pulled back on hiring in April, but still added a decent 175,000 jobs. Unemployment edged higher, but remains below 4%, while wage growth eased, hourly pay up 3.9% from a year earlier. Stocks rallied and closed the week higher. And a heavy storm's been hitting Houston. First responders have carried out numerous high-water rescues. This is AP News. The sea lion population's booming at a pier in San Francisco.
On Fisherman's Wharf, Pier 39, on most days, more than 100 sea lions can be seen lounging on barges and making a lot of noise.
The numbers that we're seeing right now are over 1,000.
The most seen there in 15 years. Harbor Master Sheila Shandor says the lure is the cuisine.
There's a huge school of anchovy that was off the Farallon Islands. It's in the bay right now. So it's all about the seafood.
Shandor also points out it's mating season.
They're ready to rock and roll down in the Channel Islands, and we're a nice little pit stop with some great seafood.
More sea lions bring out more tourists, like Teresa Simbeck from Germany.
It's very loud, of course, but it's really nice to see all of them, and it's funny to watch them fight and relax in the sun.
The spike in the sea lion population in San Francisco is expected to be only temporary. I'm Ed Donahue.
And I'm Ben Thomas, AP News. Thanks for listening.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11. Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99. And Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Want a product that will give you nitrogen all season long? Then you want to try Envita. Envita gets directly into the cells of the plants, and it's easy to apply, foliar or in furrow. Envita provides the flexibility you need for your farm practices. Whether you want to reduce your nitrogen and maintain yield, or maintain your nitrogen and increase yield, Envita fits your farm. Envita SC formulation is OMRI registered. To learn more about Envita, visit azotic.com. That's AZOTIC.com.
Getting ready to take on spring? Make your first move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. From hedge trimmers and mowers to string trimmers and more, save on select Steel battery tools. Right now, save $50 on the HSA 50 battery hedge trimmer set. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. With AK-10 battery and AL101 charger. Offer valid for a limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
Take a look at our weather situation at 7:30 on your Monday morning. It looks pretty good today. We're going to have partly cloudy skies this morning. We will have mostly sunny skies by the afternoon is what they're saying. And a high today is 77. We will have southeasterly winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour later on this morning that will move to the southwest. And we still have a slight chance of getting a sprinkle or something yet this morning, but not for much longer, maybe a half hour. But I really don't think it's going to happen. We've cleared out pretty nicely. And for tonight, showers, thunder showers, they're likely to reemerge after midnight, low of 61. Southerly winds 10 to 15, could gust up to 25 to 30, and some of these storms could be somewhat severe. Chance of precipitation is 80%. For Tuesday, we're going to have showers in the morning. Eventually, it'll clear out. We'll have a high of 82 with southwesterly winds 5 to 15. Gusting up to 25. Chance of rain in the morning Tuesday is 60%. It'll be clear by Tuesday night and low of 55. Southwesterly winds 5 to 10 will become southerly after midnight. For Wednesday, it looks like rain. Showers, thunder showers throughout the day, high of 80. Chance of rain 90%, and a 3 in 10 chance of lingering rain through Wednesday evening. After midnight, we should clear out and have a low of 51 with plenty of sunshine Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to not only warm up, but also to dry out a little bit. At the KSMO studios right now, as we speak to you, we have a temperature reading that is still hovering right around 60 degrees, but it looks like we just ticked up to 61. We do have a little bit of a breeze now out of the south to southeast at 4 miles an hour. We do have 99% relative humidity, and the pressure is at 29.88 inches. It's now rising here at KSMO Radio. And that's been weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and the KSMO listening area. We invite you to keep it right here as we come back with news next. It's after this.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11. Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99. And Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today. At KSMO 734, and time for news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. My name is Stan Stevens. Glad to be along with you on your Monday morning. As we mentioned, May the 6th here at KSMO Radio. Let's get to that news on your hometown radio station. AM 1340, FM 95.7. We're online, KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. In news, the Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors announced appointments of Brooke Bowman as the Chief Executive Officer and Kayla Chamberlain as the Chief Financial Officer. Bowman will join Salem Memorial Hospital July 1st with impressive healthcare leadership experience. Chamberlain joined SMH on May 1st with a solid background in her senior leadership in hospital finance. Prior to joining Salem Memorial, Bowman served as the CEO of Caldwell Regional Medical Center in Kansas. In this role, she successfully spearheaded initiatives to improve patient satisfaction, enhance operational efficiency, and drive financial growth. Chamberlain served as the Chief Financial Officer for the Iron County Medical Center in Pilot Knob. She holds a master's degree in business administration from Southeast Missouri State University and a Bachelor of Arts in Accounting from Central Methodist University. Also holds a Rural Hospital CFO certification, certified by the National Rural Health Association. Chief Nursing Officer Ashley Owens submitted her resignation effective May the 31st. The CNO position will be open for applications online at smdh.net. Or resumes can be submitted to Jennifer Huguenot, and Huguenot is the HR Director at the Salem Memorial Hospital. This afternoon at 5:30, the Salem Community Center at the Army's Rotary Conference Room. You can learn how to get involved in a program known as Sleep in Heavenly Peace. This is an effort to help children in the community who do not have a bed to sleep on. Sleep in Heavenly Peace is an international nonprofit 501c3 organization that builds, assembles, and delivers new beds to children in need who do not have a bed. The Rolla chapter of Sleep in Heavenly Peace is already helping to provide new beds to children in need in the Salem community, and it's hoped that a chapter can be started in Dent County. For more information or questions, please contact Patty McEwen at pmckeon1200@gmail.com. That's Patty McEwen, pmckeon1200@gmail.com. Dent County Fire Protection District Board of Directors will meet tomorrow evening in the fire station, number 2 South Main. After the roll call on the board, we'll begin the consent agenda, which includes the financial reports, minutes, and a budget review. The board will review the scheduled events on the calendar, discuss the monthly reimbursement report, and talk about old business, including the repair, sealing, and restriping of the parking lot. In new business, the board will discuss reviewing the agenda format and the election of board officers. After Chief Floyd gives his report, the board will set the date for the next meeting. Before adjournment, the board will go into closed session to discuss personnel. The meeting will be adjourned as the Tuesday meeting of the Dent County Fire Protection District Board is open to the public. Missouri Department of Conservation is offering 400 permits for the taking of 40 black bears during the 2024 Missouri black bear hunting season. That'll be held October 21st through the 30th. Department of Conservation also offers 5 permits to hunt bull elk in Missouri this fall, with at least 1 permit designated for qualifying landowners that own property in Carter, Reynolds, or Shannon counties, and the remaining permits for qualifying Missouri residents. MDC has designated the elk archery portion to run October 19th to 27th, and the elk firearms portion to run December 14th to the 22nd. Fire permits will be for the bull elk, the 5 permits, I should say, will be for the bull elk with at least 1 antler being 6 inches or greater in length, and it is valid for the archery and firearm seasons. Only Missouri residents who will be at least 11 years of age by the first day of the hunt for which they are applying will be eligible to apply for either a bear or elk permit during the application period. That is now through the 31st. The permits will be assigned by a random drawing. The Missouri Conservation Commission gave final approval to bear and elk season recommendations from the Department of Conservation during their April 8th meeting that was held in Rolla. It was recently announced by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service that the Huzzah Creek Fish Passage Restoration Project received funding through bipartisan infrastructure law, National Fish Passage Project funds. The project was awarded $1.459 million to remove 2 Huzzah Creek fish passage barriers and replace them with climate-resilient bridges located at John Coleman and Cellar Roads in Crawford County. Removing these barriers will build on recent Huzzah National Fish Passage Program aquatic organism passage projects. This will continue to restore natural hydrological conditions and also provide open passage to an additional 25 miles of stream habitat for the benefit of federally listed species. Native species that will benefit will include the endangered eastern hellbender, endangered mussel species, mussel host species, and game species such as a smallmouth bass. Local communities will benefit from reduced maintenance costs, increased safety, and greater public and emergency vehicle access during high-flow events. Key partners for this project include the Crawford County leadership, the U.S. FWS, that's Forest Service, the Nature Conservancy, and the Missouri Department of Conservation. They all work closely with the Forest Service to collaboratively bring the Huzzah Bridge Replacement Project to a point where it could compete for this type of funding opportunity. This is the first bipartisan infrastructure law, National Fish Passage Project of its type to come to Missouri. All partners involved are looking forward to working together to accomplish this work in the upcoming years. To see updates about this and many other forest projects, follow them at facebook.com/Mark Twain National Forest. The National Fish Passage Program is a national leader connecting watersheds and the people. The program has decades of experience implementing infrastructure projects with partners. Fish Passage project proposals can be initiated by any individual, organization, government, or agency. 7:41, sports is next when we come back.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
At FCS Financial, we believe that lending should be more. More about relationships, more about opportunities, more about communities. And as a cooperative, FCS Financial's member owners expect more. For over a century, we've been giving just that. We're more than an ag lender, more than a rural home lender, and more than a crop insurance provider. We're a team of ag experts committed to seeing rural communities and agriculture grow. While we do provide the loans and insurance you need, we also live in your communities, attend the same events, and want to see our neighbors succeed. We're family, here to help and stand strong through whatever comes. Visit FCSFinancial.com or call 800-444-3276 if you want more from your lender. An equal housing lender and equal opportunity provider.
At the KSMO studio, 7:42, time for sports. Congratulations goes out to 4 Salem Tigers for qualifying for the sectional track meet to be held Saturday at Mountain Grove. Those students are Caden Gately in the high jump, Evan Mendenhall in the 400, Cash Howard in the triple jump, and Alex Deal in the 1600 and 3200. Good luck to these Tigers. Salem track teams will be at West Plains today for their open beginning at 4. The Salem Lady Softball Tigers lost to West County in 5 innings Saturday, 10-0 in district play to end their season. Reagan Thompson had 2 hits for Salem and finished the season with a 4-16 record. In the Salem baseball tournament held this past weekend, Cuba took 5th place with a 2-1 win over Waynesville Saturday in the early game. Sullivan then beat the Salem Tigers Saturday afternoon 8-1 to take 3rd place in the tournament. Championship game was postponed, though, in the 3rd inning by rain, with Licking leading 2-0 over Pacific. The game will be made up at a later date, but it could either be played at Licking or Pacific. Salem baseball Tigers will be at Mountain Grove this afternoon at 4:30 in a key SCA matchup. Salem is 15-3 on the year. They're 6-0 in the SCA Conference. The Panthers are 9-11 and 5-1 in the SCA Conference. If Salem wins, they win the SCA Conference title outright with a perfect record. If Salem loses to the Panthers, Mountain Grove and Salem would share the SCA Conference title with a 6-1 conference record. KSMO will broadcast the game on AM 1340 and 95.7 FM, and we are going to attempt to video stream this game on KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube pages, depending upon the weather and the conditions. Athletic Director Clay Moody says the Salem Baseball Tigers have added a game with the Willow Springs Bears. It'll be this Thursday at 4:30. Due to the rains during the Salem tournament, the senior activities will be held at this game at the SHS Baseball Field Complex. This will be a varsity-only game. St. Louis Cardinals, well, they struggled over the weekend. Ricky Horton has a report for us. Ricky?
The Cardinals dropped the final game of the series against the White Sox yesterday, so the White Sox won just their 2nd series of the year. The Cardinals dropped it 5-1. They were out hit 9-4. The Cardinals still could not find their offense yesterday. Matthew Liberatore started for the Cardinals, and really a bullpen game for St. Louis. Liberatore was able to go 3 2/3 innings, and he struck out 5. He gave up just 1 run, and the Cardinals were able to get back in the game. Home run by Wilson Contreras, but unfortunately a rough outing for Giovanni Gallegos. He picked up the loss. He gave up 3 runs, did not retire any of the batters he faced, and Gio drops to 2-1. Crochet was the winner, 2-4. The left-hander was very tough on the White Sox side in a game that was played in 2 hours and 28 minutes. The Cardinals take on the New York Mets, first of 3 today. It'll be Kyle Gibson going for the Redbirds. Sean Manaea will go for New York. And we hope you'll join us today as the Cardinals hope to win a series here at Busch. This is Ricky Horton with your Redbird recap.
Thanks, Ricky. We appreciate that here at KSMO Radio. We'll have that game join in progress after Salem Tiger baseball. The Texas Rangers tied the game in the 9th inning and won the 10th inning Sunday as they came back from a 2-0 deficit to beat Kansas City 3-2. Texas took 2 of 3 games from the series after KC won the game Friday night. The Royals remain 2.5 games behind Cleveland in the American League Central. The Royals start a 3-game series tonight against Milwaukee at Kauffman Stadium. That's a look at sports news and local news brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Up next, it's time for that daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people with their investment needs. They can help you too. Call Joe or Leah at 729-3831 or drop by 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our daily investment report. With the report, Teresa Whalen. Teresa.
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the daily financial market report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equities closed higher. The Dow closed up 450 points to close at 38,676. The NASDAQ closed up 315 points to close at 16,156. And the S&P 500 closed up 64 points to close at 5,128. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.5%. The price of crude oil was down 91 cents to close at $78.04, and the spot price of gold was down 60 cents to close at $2,309 even. For stocks of local interest, we have Ameren Corporation at $74.09, down $1.16. AT&T $16.85, up 3 cents. Boeing $179.79, up 94 cents. Dollar General $137.49, up 34 cents. ExxonMobil $116 even, down 24 cents. McDonald's $270.32, down $2.96. Microsoft $406.66, up $8.82. PepsiCo $176.15, up 70 cents. Pfizer $27.81, up 11 cents. Procter & Gamble $164.46, up 62 cents. U.S. Bancorp $41.41, up 44 cents. And Walmart $59.82, up 11 cents. This has been today's financial market report brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thank you, Teresa. Don't forget to join us again for our next daily investment report tomorrow morning. No report today due to Salem Tiger baseball right here on KSMO Radio. So the next report will be tomorrow morning right here at KSMO beginning at about 7:40, 7:45. And that will be our daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. For more information or questions you might have, call them 729-3831 or drop by the offices 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. 90 seconds away from weather coming your way next.
Getting ready to take on spring? Make your first move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. From hedge trimmers and mowers to string trimmers and more, save on select Steel battery tools. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer set. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. With AK-10 battery and AL101 charger. Offer valid for a limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
The Bank of Salem has an important notice for their drive-through customers. The drive-through hours will be as follows: Monday through Thursday from 7:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m., Friday 7:30 a.m. until 6 p.m., and on Saturday 8 a.m. until noon. The Bank of Salem lobby hours will remain 8:30 a.m. until 3 at the main bank, and at the drive-in location 8:30 until 4:30, Monday through Friday. The ATM is available 24/7 at both locations. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
At KSMO, it's now time for weather on Operation Weather Watch. A complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area being brought to you by our friends at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center, DeArmory, where the Healthy Dane County Fitness Center is having a May special where during the month of May, all fitness center classes are free for anybody to attend. That's right, they're absolutely free. Check them out. Mondays, they have the Sweet and Low in the morning at 8:30, followed by Slow Motion at 10. Spin classes at 4:15. Interval training at 5:30 and Jump and Jive at 6:30. Then on Tuesday, they've got, in addition to Slow Motion and Spin classes, kickboxing at 5:30. Also, yoga at 6:30. They have a Sweet and Low program at 8:30 on Wednesday morning. They have a Tighten and Tone program 5:30 Thursday. Also a Jump and Jive Thursday at 6:30. And Gentle Yoga Friday at 4:30. A lot of different classes that they have available. Some are duplications. Some are individuals. Find out more by stopping by to find out how you can attend these classes absolutely free. Free, I say, free. 739-1127. Talk with Penny or email her, Penny, Penny, at salemcommunitycenter.org. Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center, DeArmory, where health, education, and the community, they all meet. Well, the weather looks quiet for most of the day today. Widespread severe convection will be moving into the very, very far west come late this afternoon. It'll spread into the eastern part of the forecast area by late tonight. Storms will exit the area Tuesday morning, though, with clearing skies through the day. Look for highs in the mid-70s to low 80s. A strong shore wave will move well northwest of the area Tuesday night and Wednesday, but as it does, low pressure will develop and move from southwest Kansas to northern Missouri Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. This is going to pull a cold front that pushes through tonight into Tuesday back north as a warm front on Wednesday morning. Then back to the southeast, a cold front through the rest of the day Wednesday, providing with a long day of rain. This is going to bring rain and storms of all type back into our area. Early to mid-morning Wednesday, we're not sure how much convection we'll have during that time, but there is a concern that the storms could develop along that warm front, and that could be some nasty weather. Today, the profiles would be supportive of all modes of severe weather, including tornadoes. Late morning through the evening, the most obvious concern there would be more like hail, and there could be some fairly large hail. By the time the morning comes around, that low will be over northern Missouri, and the shear profiles will be nearly unidirectional, favoring splitting cells. Areas south of I-44 have the most ideal situation for impressive size hail. If ideal storms do result, largest hailstorms could be as big as baseballs coming down in that system. So we have to keep our eyes out. Little or no tornadic opportunity would be happening during that time as the wind fields become unidirectional. For Thursday through Sunday, though, once we get past this system, we should have some very beautiful weather waiting for us for the following 4 days after Wednesday. We topped out 66 yesterday afternoon, 57 the low. Normal high is 73. Normal low, 52. Record high, 90 in 1952. 29 the record low in 1944. No rain yesterday for the month. I'm sorry, make that a correction. 3/5 of an inch of rain yesterday. Month-to-date total of 2.5, just a smidge, just 1/100th of an inch below an inch of rain. 19 2/3 the total of the year. 14 1/5 would be normal. Sunrise this morning, 6:04, 8:01 the time of sunset. The extended forecast, as we were mentioning, Friday through Sunday, sunshine. That's what we're going to have every day. 69 for a high Friday, 71 for a high Saturday, 72 for a high Sunday, with the lows 45 to 48 degrees. So very nice looking for next weekend. However, that local forecast and our current conditions, that's coming up next, and we will return right after this. The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Raleigh Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit. There is a slight chance of a sprinkle yet this morning. Otherwise, we should have a pretty good day today. We should actually start to see a lot more sunshine. We've seen peaks of it this morning, but it has since clouded back over. But we will see that again later on as the day moves through there, through the afternoon, I should say. And a high of 77. Winds will be southeasterly at 5 to 10, moving to the southwest as the day goes on. And that chance of getting that light sprinkle or two, still just 20%, but that's only through 9 o'clock. Then for tonight, after midnight, showers, thunder showers, low around 61 with southerly winds at 10 to 15, gusting to 25 to 30. That chance of precipitation after midnight is 80%. Then Tuesday, showers, thunder showers, they're likely in the morning, mostly before 8 o'clock. We'll have clouds through mid-morning, gradually will clear out, and we'll have a high of 82 with southwesterly breezes at 14 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25. Chance of rain early Tuesday morning, 60%. Clear Tuesday night with a low of 55 with southwesterly winds 5 to 10, moving to the south after midnight. But on Wednesday, we're going to have that system that rolls through Tuesday roll back through Wednesday, going from instead of north to south, south to north. And it will come through and leave some more rain with a high of about 80. That chance of precipitation is 90%. And then Wednesday night, a 3 in 10 chance of some showers. Could be a thunderstorm there. Then clearing out after that, low of 51 with a chance of rain, 30%. Sunday on Thursday, high of 73 with clear skies Thursday night, low of 48. Right now at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Clouds have rolled back through. 62 degrees is what we have. Make it, still 62. I thought it was going to click a little bit, but not yet. We do have 4-mile-an-hour winds are out of south. 97% the relative humidity, and the pressure is climbing. 29.89 inches here at KSMO Radio. And again, gray skies. Though you can see the sun kind of trying to come through, it is filtered, but nothing but some clouds up there right now. And that has been a look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and the KSMO listening area, being brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We thank you for joining us right here, KSMO. And that has been weather. Also brought to you by Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health education and the community meet, inviting you to stop on by, visit, check things out. And if you have a special event coming up, they'd be an ideal place for you to have it. 729-8163 or 1200 West Raleigh Road right here in Salem on Raleigh Road. Check it out for yourself at your first convenience. All right, keep it here. Coming up next, a look at civic happenings. It's in a moment.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital Radiology Department strives to stay at the forefront of technology through high-quality diagnostic imaging tools such as CT scans, MRIs, X-rays, nuclear medicine, DEXA scans, 3D mammographies, ultrasound, and more. Many services are offered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the emergency room, while other services are offered through outpatient services Monday through Friday. To find out more about the Radiology Department, contact me, Bobby Sullins, at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Let's meet the Town and Country Bank lending team. Andrew Wynn, Sammy Parker, and Doug Barnes. They're here to help you achieve your financial goals with personalized lending solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home, expand your business, or pursue any other financial endeavor, the Town and Country Bank is committed to guiding you through every step. Stop by one of their 2 Salem branches and discover what hometown banking is all about. Town and Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 402782.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
8:01 at KSMO, top of the hour time, brought to you by Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. 729-7508. Talk with Doug today about your financial future. Give him a call and set a time up to sit down and go over that portfolio or maybe create one. 729-7508. Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. A member of Emeritus. At the KSMO studios, time for our Civic Record. It is a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. The Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of Southtown Furniture. Highway 19 South here in Salem. Stop on by, visit, browse around the store. You got 6 days to do it, Monday through Saturday. That's when they're open. But if you can't even get out during that time, well, they understand it. People get busy or you're on vacation or you got things going on to kids or grandkids. You can go online at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com and let your fingers walk through the browser. Check things out for yourself. Your friends at Southtown Furniture here in Salem. 729-3422. Should you have any questions, they're there to answer them. Southtown Furniture in Salem. It is where the bargains are. Bonnie Jo Dotson of Bixby passed away on Wednesday, May 1st, at the age of 70. Graveside services for Bonnie Jo Dotson will be at 11 this morning at the Bunker Cemetery. Bonnie Jo Dotson, survived by her husband Ricky Dotson of Bixby, sons William Salzman of Bixby, William Dotson and wife Amy of Arkansas, Daniel Dotson and wife Cindy of Camdenton, Craig Dotson of Licking, siblings Chris Suling, Donna Ritter, Steve Smith, Andy Dunn, Timothy Dunn, Donald Dunn Jr., and Billy Metz, plus many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Bonnie Jo Dotson, whose graveside services will be at 11. That will be this morning at the Bunker Cemetery. Salem High School Ag Department's greenhouse plant sale will continue again starting tomorrow through Friday. There'll be vegetables, hanging baskets, annuals, and succulents. The Ag Department will accept cash or checks. If you're unable to come during that time, well, I can't tell you what you can do, but you can possibly email Heather and find out what you will be able to do as far as getting out there and checking that out. Again, the Ag Department will be open this week, tomorrow through Friday, 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. The proceeds raised will benefit the greenhouse operations and the management crisis budget. For more information about this sale, email the Salem Ag Instructor Heather Johnson at Heather, HEATHER.Johnson, JOHNSON, at SalemR80.org. GFL will again be providing a semi-annual residential cleanup for Salem residents this week and next week. You're asked to have all your items for pickup sitting curbside the night before you normally have your scheduled trash pickup. EPA regulations do not allow for the collection of some things like yard waste, batteries, tires, motor oil, chemicals or solvents, paint, appliances, or non-compactable items like concrete or tree stumps, steel, even construction debris is not allowed. If you have any questions about what you want to set out, please contact them at 1-800-926-3953, 1-800-926-3953, or 417-741-7714. Everybody's invited out Friday to the Salem Eagles for karaoke by Stagecoach Productions. That'll be held from 7 to 11. The Stagecoach Productions karaoke is open to everybody. Come on out, be a part of the fun on Friday night, May 10th, 7 to 11. Eagles Club is out Highway 32 West, just past the airport. If you have any questions, feel free to drop on by and check things out with them. They would love to see you out there at the Salem Eagles Club. Karaoke by Stagecoach Productions, 7 to 11 this Friday. It's open to everybody. Join Danielle Norris Friday evening from 5:30 to 7:30 for Mommy and Me This or That Kids Paint Party. Bring your little ones and come paint a picture just in time for Mother's Day. You'll have a choice of 2 picks to choose from. When complete, your painting will line up with your kiddos and become one. Painting can also be done as a single. This activity is also perfect for grandmothers and grandkids. You'll be able to take step by step through the whole process, and all your supplies are provided, which makes it easy. What a special gift for any mom or grandma. Cost is $20 for adults, $5 for the kiddos attending with an adult. For the children attending alone, it's $10 per child, but they must be with an adult if they are 5 and under. There needs to be a minimum of 6 people sign up for the class, and no more than 20 will be allowed. Class registrations are on a first-come, first-served basis with the online registrations. Email them if you wish to reserve with a cash payment. There's an additional $5 charge if you pay the night of the event if there's seating available. Otherwise, all online registrations in a business day booking and the night before at 11:50. So for Friday's class, they will stop cutting off the online registrations at 11:50 Thursday night. Come and bring your friends and family to Creative Arts Center every second and fourth Saturday morning in May from 10 a.m. to noon, where you can celebrate spring with your kids and paint some ceramics. You can pre-purchase a ticket online for $1 to hold your seats and walk in and pay at the door. The $1 will be deducted from the cost of your ceramics. Ceramics are pay per piece. The cost for those ceramics painting is marked on the individual selected pieces, ranging from $5 to all the way up. You can even bring the whole family to pick a piece and paint. You'll have keepsakes to pass down for generations, perfect for all kids and all ages. Class registrations on a first-come, first-served basis. And everybody's invited out on Saturday, May 11th, the Salem Eagles. They'll be having a jambalaya dinner. And for a $10 donation from 6 until 9 o'clock, the Lone Pine Band goes live at 7 and open to the public with a $5 cover charge for non-members. Salem Eagles Club's located on Highway 32 West. Come by for a jambalaya dinner, and you can enjoy a jambalaya. Oh, so good. Check it out for yourself at the Salem Eagles Club Friday. $10 donations, and that's from 6 until 9. I'm sorry, that's Saturday. Saturday, May 11th. That's from 6 to 10. And the Lone Pine Band going live at 7. Both events open to the public. $5 cover charge again for non-members. Amen you when we come back in a moment.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
And let's see what's cooking at the Salem Nutrition Center for today. And they will be serving up for lunch today from 11 to 12:30. Breaded chicken sandwich on bun with cucumber and tomato salad. They have au gratin potatoes and milk. Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. All ages are welcome to come and have a great meal at the Salem Nutrition site. And, of course, you're more than welcome to come on out yourself. If you happen to be 60 and above, the suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, the suggested contribution is $7. Remember, there's also a soup and salad bar available at 10:30. That's the Salem Nutrition Center's menu, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here. And today that menu is a breaded chicken sandwich on bun, cucumber tomato salad, and au gratin potatoes, as well as milk. Don't forget that the menu can change without notice. There you have it, a look at our civic record. It is a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. The civic record brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO, your hometown radio station, and, of course, your friends at Southtown. Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South here in Salem. Stop by and visit, browse around the lot, bedding, flooring, appliances, accessories, beautiful furnishings. It's all there. Let them come on by, check it out for themselves. Take your time, browse around. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. At the KSMO studios, we invite you to stay right here. We'll come right back with statewide news from the Missouri Net. We'll follow that up with a look at our Salem Nutrition Center menu again. AP News and sports on the Missouri Net. Coming up, KSMO.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This has been a test of the emergency alert system. If there had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
World Pork Expo is back in Des Moines, June 5th and 6th at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. Network with industry professionals, attend valuable educational seminars, and explore the latest products from hundreds of vendors. Mark your calendars for 2 days full of events, and don't forget to grab your free lunch at the Big Grill each day. This is more than an expo. It's where the pork world comes together. Learn more at worldpork.org.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Governor Mike Parson is expected to decide any day now whether to sign or veto a sweeping education bill. The package would expand access to private schooling with taxpayer money. It would also restrict 4-day school weeks and increase the minimum teacher pay in state statute. Melissa Randall, executive director of the Missouri School Boards Association, says an item that gives her heartburn would allow Boone County to open charter schools.
We felt like taxpayers in those communities should have a vote. If they want charters, let them have a vote and at the local level. But if they want their dollars spent on their traditional public schools and have that level of accountability for their dollars, then taxpayers need a say in that. And that was not allowed to be added. There were amendments offered that were not included in this bill.
Sedalia State Rep Brad Pollitt, a former school superintendent, says there are a number of items in the bill that balance traditional and school choice sides. A proposal to raise Missouri's minimum wage is a step closer to making it onto the November ballot. Supporters last week turned in more than 210,000 signatures. More than 115,000 of them must be verified before the proposal can move forward. Terrence Wise is a fast food worker in Kansas City and a member of a group that advocates for low-wage workers. He says the ballot measure would also require all employers to provide 1 hour of paid sick leave for every 30 hours worked.
Every year, members of the working class do get sick. It happens. And not only that, but we have family members and children who get sick as well. It's just being human.
The main portion of the ballot measure would raise Missouri's minimum wage to $13.75 an hour next year and to $15 an hour in 2026. Missouri's current minimum wage is $12.30 an hour, but is tied to the Consumer Price Index, so it's subject to rise each year. The proposal in the ballot measure would keep that provision. A preliminary report from the National Transportation Safety Board says a small plane was in a nosedive when it crashed into a wooded area south of Columbia last month, killing the pilot. This is Missouri Net.
The Missouri Department of Agriculture wants you to know that black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations. Be sure you know the difference between the black vulture and the turkey vulture. Turkey vultures have white feathers across the entire length of their wingspan, while black vultures only have white feathers on the tips of their wings. Turkey vultures fly with their wings in more of a V formation, while black vultures hold their wings in a more straight, horizontal formation. Mitigation resources for your farm can be found on MDA's website at agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress? Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? The earth really needs them to hoof it. The environment is always the best excuse. Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. Brought to you by WildAid.
Members of the Missouri Senate are preparing for what could be another long week as they still haven't taken up the nearly $51 billion state budget. Anthony Morabith reports.
The spending proposal would widen I-44 to 6 lanes in Springfield, Joplin, and Rolla. It also includes a 3.2% pay increase for state workers, and it would boost funding for Missouri's nursing homes. At issue, though, is the Freedom Caucus, who held up business last week for just over 40 hours over the federal reimbursement allowance. They could attempt to debate the budget detail by detail on the Senate floor to hold up business again. State law requires that the budget be sent to the governor by Friday. Anthony Morabith, Missouri Net.
Missouri Congresswoman Cori Bush and 50 other lawmakers are calling on President Biden to dissuade Israel from attacking Hamas forces in the city of Rafah. In a letter, she urges the Biden administration to work towards achieving a, quote, lasting ceasefire that will bring the hostages home and build a path towards safety and security. This is Missouri Net.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
You can pay your Intercounty electric bill with the pay-by-phone system, providing a payment option available to all members at no charge. This option is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go ahead and give it a try. You can call 866-621-3679 to pay your bill this month at whatever time of day is convenient for you. This service, provided by Intercounty Electric, allows you to make a payment or check your account status.
At KSMO Studios, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM. Time to take a look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu. They will be serving up on this 6th day of May a breaded chicken sandwich on bun with cucumber and tomato salad, all gratin potatoes and milk. The Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center. They serve lunch from 11 to 12:30 at 604 North McGrath Lane. All ages, anybody is welcome to come and eat at the Salem Nutrition site. A suggested contribution if you're 60 and above is $5. Under the age of 60, your meal will cost $7. Remember, lunch is from 11 to 12:30, but a soup and salad bar is from starting at 10:30 in the morning. Where again, that meal today will be a breaded chicken sandwich with bun, a cucumber tomato salad, all gratin potatoes and milk at the Salem Nutrition Center. And again, everybody's welcome to attend. If you have any questions, call 729-2373. The Salem Nutrition Center's menu brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. AP News and statewide sports news from Missouri Net are coming right up. Keep it here.
We call it America's pastime, the great game of baseball.
In Cardinals Nation, it's the fabric of our community.
It's the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, the Old Redhead, Ozzie, Yachty, Waino, and now Arenado.
Cardinals baseball is part of what makes us, us. St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Town & Country Bank brings you this message. Shopping online at your favorite shop at a public Wi-Fi hotspot may seem the perfect way to multitask. However, it's a risky proposition that could jeopardize your online security. Public Wi-Fi is a prime target for cyber criminals looking to steal your personal information. So it's strongly recommended that you avoid making any purchases via public Wi-Fi. Instead, always opt for a VPN or use your phone as a hotspot to keep your online shopping experience secure and stress-free. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
Hear the best music every day. KSMO, Salem.
AP News for Friday, May 3rd. I'm Ben Thomas. At Donald Trump's hush money trial, former longtime advisor Hope Hicks testified that his 2016 presidential campaign became embroiled in a political firestorm over a tape in which he boasted about grabbing women sexually without their permission. But our Michael Sisak reports she said his main concern was about how it would affect his wife.
Hicks's testimony about former First Lady Melania Trump and the Trump family was a powerful moment for the defense. Trump's lawyers contend Michael Cohen made these hush money payments, that he did that on his own, that Trump was not involved. She recalled Trump telling her to convey a message to the Wall Street Journal, as was reporting on this, that he denied any sexual encounters with either woman.
The AP's learned Israel this week briefed Biden administration officials on a plan to evacuate Palestinian civilians ahead of a potential operation in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. However, officials say the plan did not change the administration's position against it. Meantime, Rita Foley reports universities are preparing for graduations amid concerns about protests.
Colleges are hiring extra security, they're screening attendees at venues, and they're warning that they won't allow protesters to disrupt the ceremonies. At the same time, they're pledging to honor free speech rights by designating protest zones. Northeastern University in Boston is holding commencement exercises on Sunday. Nearly 100 protesters were arrested there a few days ago. A university spokesperson says they acknowledge passionate viewpoints, but the focus this weekend, she said, should be on the graduates. I'm Rita Foley.
Economic news: employers pulled back on hiring in April, but still added a decent 175,000 jobs. Unemployment edged higher, but remains below 4%, while wage growth eased, hourly pay up 3.9% from a year earlier. Stocks rallied and closed the week higher. And a heavy storm's been hitting Houston. First responders have carried out numerous high-water rescues. This is AP News. The sea lion population's booming at a pier in San Francisco.
On Fisherman's Wharf, Pier 39, on most days, more than 100 sea lions can be seen lounging on barges and making a lot of noise.
The numbers that we're seeing right now are over 1,000.
The most seen there in 15 years. Harbor Master Sheila Shandor says the lure is the cuisine.
There's a huge school of anchovy that was off the Farallon Islands that's in the bay right now. So it's all about the seafood.
Shandor also points out it's mating season.
They're ready to rock and roll down in the Channel Islands, and we're a nice little pit stop with some great seafood.
More sea lions bring out more tourists, like Teresa Simbeck from Germany.
It's very loud, of course, but it's really nice to see all of them, and it's funny to watch them fight and and relax in the sun.
The spike in the sea lion population in San Francisco is expected to be only temporary. I'm Ed Donahue.
And I'm Ben Thomas, AP News. Thanks for listening.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
This Missouri Net Sports Report is presented by Missouri's natural gas operators. If you smell gas, leave fast and call your gas company.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Cardinals dropped their series to the White Sox. 5-1 the final. Again, the offense struggled with just 4 hits. One of those a home run from Wilson Contreras. 9 of the Cardinals' 15 hits this weekend came from Contreras or Nolan Arenado. The rest of the lineup hit just 6 for 77. Ali Marmol says this was a series they needed to take.
A series like this one, you got to figure out a way to take this series. And we didn't. We didn't even give ourselves opportunities to do that today.
The Royals dropped 2 out of 3 to the World Series champion Rangers, losing 3-2 in 10 innings. Daniel Lynch made his first start after being hurt in spring training. He threw 5 scoreless innings.
Overall, threw the ball pretty well. I mean, obviously the first inning got a little long. Probably made some good pitches that just didn't get called strikes, and go back out and kind of clean the efficiency up a little bit. I thought it was good.
The Chiefs were holding rookie minicamp this weekend, and while the newbies were learning the playbook, Patrick Mahomes was in Miami yesterday attending the F1 race, and on Saturday, Travis Kelce, wearing a fedora, was at the Kentucky Derby. By the way, $210.7 million were bet on the Derby. That's the most ever in its 150th race. Meanwhile, in Kansas City, at that minicamp, first-round draft pick Xavier Worthy talks about his expectations at the wide receiver position.
The expectations to me was coming in willing to work, and I feel like whatever they need me to do and whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it just to get on the field.
The NASCAR race at Kansas Speedway delayed by rain, but fans saw Kyle Larson win in the closest finish ever, 1,000th of a second ahead of Chris Buescher. 13th ranked Mizzou softball swept South Carolina. The Tigers get the 5 seed in the SEC tournament. Mizzou will play the winner of Kentucky and Ole Miss on Wednesday at Auburn. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Missouri farmers and ranchers work hard to provide the food we put on our tables. No matter what comes, they're in the fields every day. FCS Financial is committed to supporting those farmers and ranchers along with our rural communities today and tomorrow. At FCS Financial, we understand the cyclical nature of agriculture and the challenges that can present. We also recognize no 2 situations are the same, and that's why we meet and work with our member owners individually to learn about them, their operation, and their goals. We want to provide the best experience and achieve the best outcome for everyone involved, because FCS Financial is a cooperative focused on being a responsible lender for more than 27,000 Missouri farmers, ranchers, and agribusinesses who depend on us. FCS Financial, an equal housing lender and equal opportunity provider.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
At Case IH, we know you work hard all year to maximize your yield at harvest. And to do that, you need a combine that works as hard as you do. That's why we built the new AF11 with more horsepower, more efficiency, and more capacity than any other combine out there. Plus, built-in automation to harvest more easily than ever before. To do more with every engine hour, you need equipment that's as good as you are. You need the best in your field. Visit your local Case IH dealer for more on the AF11.
Got clouds, but sun trying to eke its way through here at KSMO. We hope that that'll be the case, where we have a lot more sunshine and clouds here shortly. But in the meantime, though, we're still going to call it mostly cloudy to partly cloudy here at KSMO. We do expect a high today of 77. We do expect later tonight, probably not till after midnight, some showers and thunder showers, and there could be the element of some severe weather involved. Low of 61 with southerly winds 10 to 15, gusting to 30. Chance of precipitation 80%. For Tuesday, 60% chance of showers in the morning, possibly some thunder showers, and then gradually clearing with a high of 82 with southwesterly winds 5 to 15, gusting to 25. Clear Tuesday night, low of 55 with southwesterly winds 5 to 10, and then 90% chance of showers and thunder showers throughout the day Wednesday, as that system from Tuesday is going to backtrack, come right back up through, and we'll have a high of about 80 degrees with a 3 in 10 chance of rain Wednesday night before it all clears out. Low of 51 with sunny on Thursday and a high of 73. Currently here at KSMO, 62 degrees. We still have a lot of clouds at KSMO. 4-mile-an-hour winds out of south. 97% relative humidity. Pressure 29.89 inches. And now look at weather brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage with Don Mutz and the gang over there doing a tremendous job. If your driveway's cracking up and it needs to be replaced, they can repave it. But if you have a water issue, that's why your driveway cracked up, they can fix that as well. So not just fixing the driveway, but getting why it broke up to begin with. Maybe way too much water underneath. It got frozen, it cracked. And the next thing you know, well, more water in there, more cracks, and over time, it just wears out. Let Don and the gang take that water and channel it away from your driveway, from your sidewalk, from your house. They can do all that and so much more. Titan Paving and Drainage, 453-6379.
Looking to grade and then pave a project on your property? Don't look at trying to coordinate multiple contractors to get the job done. Let Titan Paving and Drainage handle all phases of the project from design to installation, using the latest in technology and equipment to provide you with the driveway or the parking area you desire in the most cost-effective way. Call Don Mutz of Titan Paving and Drainage at 453-6462 or 453-6379 and let him explain to you how to get the job done right.
It's 8:31 at KSMO. Time for that Brownfield, Missouri report. Agribusiness news from the state of Missouri on the Missouri Net and also on statewide news from Brownfield Agribusiness News. We appreciate them bringing you that news right here at KSMO. The Missouri report from the Brownfield Farm Market Network right here on KSMO Media.
I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. The director of USDA's Midwest Climate Hub says the spring rains have improved soil moisture across the Corn Belt more than he was expecting. But the drought isn't over yet. Dennis Toddy says
still deeper profile issues, and we also have some groundwater issues ongoing in some areas.
Toddy says the good spring moisture isn't enough to get crops through the growing season.
We're going to continue to need rainfalls as we go along. Certainly we are concerned about the La Nina and what that means for the growing season. The Climate Prediction Center has hints towards the warmer side and hints towards the drier side.
The updated U.S. Drought Monitor shows an improvement in drought conditions across the Midwest, High Plains, and South over the last week. A southwestern Indiana farmer says weather has continued to be a problem this planting season. Ben Cron says he has concerns about yield loss.
Driving down the road right now, and there's fields that I can see that guys definitely need to get out there and spray. And if it doesn't dry up for in a week or so, definitely have to be looking at different options for weed control and how we can get them under control.
Another concern is weed control.
Driving down the road right now, and there's fields that I can see that guys definitely need to get out there and spray. And if it doesn't dry up for in a week or so, definitely have to be looking at different options for weed control and how we can get them under control.
According to the latest crop report from USDA, only 8% of Indiana's corn and soybeans have been planted. Both are running behind the 5-year average. USDA will update those numbers this afternoon. Officials continue to dig into dueling Farm Bill frameworks. Brownfield's Jared White has this report.
Illinois Congresswoman and House Ag Committee member Nikki Budzinski says the House framework proposes a drastic cut to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
If we stay static in our funding for the Thrifty Food Plan and don't allow that adjustment to happen over the course of these 5 years, we estimate it could be upwards of a $25 billion cut.
She says the cuts to the Thrifty Food Plan are not present in the Senate majority's proposal.
And in there
was robust funding for the nutrition program.
U.S. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack says,
there's a tendency with these programs for those of us who are not utilizing them to think of them as programs that don't have anything to do with us. It has something to do with someone else.
Farm Bill negotiations are just getting started, but both say protecting the funding for these programs remains vital. I'm Jared White for Brownfield.
Thanks, Jared. The Missouri House has approved a bill to ban companies from using eminent domain to take private property to develop wind and solar farms. There's less than 2 weeks left to go in the Missouri legislative session, and House Bill 1750 is headed to the Senate. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Want a product that will give you nitrogen all season long? Then you want to try Envita. Envita gets directly into the cells of the plants, and it's easy to apply, foliar or in furrow. Envita provides the flexibility you need for your farm practices. Whether you want to reduce your nitrogen and maintain yield, or maintain your nitrogen and increase yield, Envita fits your farm. Envita SC formulation is OMRI registered. To learn more about Envita, visit azotic.com. That's AZOTIC.com.
Feral hogs are an invasive species, spreading disease and causing major damage to land, crops, and wildlife. They don't belong in Missouri. When shot at, feral hogs spread to other areas. They also reproduce rapidly. Free trapping assistance is available to landowners from Missouri's Feral Hog Elimination Partnership. Trapping is the most effective way to protect your land and your investment. Learn more at mdc.mo.gov/feral hogs.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000?